Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm gonna review a niche perfume today, once again from House of by Kilian. It's gonna be a sample review. Thanks to Fragrance Bangladesh. Big thanks goes to Papa Panto Bhai as well as Tanzi Shubho Bhai. So these two brothers are very close friends of mine. They also own a page, Fragrance BD. I'll leave the link below. This is where you can buy by Kilian fragrances, all original in Bangladesh because they import from states and then they sell it here. And one of the top-notch service in Bangladesh, really reliable people as well as nice guys. I really like nice people. Okay, so they sent me this time around, they sent me previously many samples, and the brothers are just incredible how much they supported my channel. So I like to say thanks personally to them. So these are the three samples that I was talking about. I have reviewed Black Phantom before, so I'm not reviewing it again. So thanks once again. I'm gonna wear this in the winter. And the second one they sent me was Dark Lord. They actually came all together. So Dark Lord was reviewed few days back. This is very dark. And the last one, it's today I'm gonna review is Single Malt. Single Malt basically is referring to a single malt whiskey, which is much more premium, much more mature. I'm going to talk about that a little bit because I did study on that on YouTube definitely and Google. But we'll see what we get from this amazing perfume. I keep saying amazing because by Kilian continues to impress me through and through. Everything I sniffed from this house made me choose this as my number one most favorite house for the time being. So you can understand the sentiments. So first of all, my scent of the morning, Bentley for Man. This is another yet boozy whiskey kind of fragrance, but much more lighter compared to its elder brother, Bentley for Man Intense. Both are worthy of having if you like fragrances kind of strong, manly, leather, a little bit boozy. So really nice perfume to walk in the morning in the cold weathers. Okay, so Bentley for Men, scent of the morning. So now we're gonna move on to the review. So the first thing I want to say, the fragrance, I took notes so I do not miss out on the points. First thing I want to say is by Kilian, the boozy fragrances they make. I think boozy notes, tobacco, leather, these three are my most favorite notes. Alongside few other, like let's say citrus. I like citrusy perfumes, but fruity perfumes are nice for summer. But for cold weather, I tend to go for leather, booze, and what did I say? Other one, leather, booze. Good lord, I really got old. Leather, booze, and what is the other one? Never mind. I just said it a while ago. Turn back and see. So anyway, what I'm going to describe this perfume. Before I do that, I do own quite a few boozy fragrances. The boozy notes are intriguing to me. People who are associated or they know the smell, like scent profile of booze or whiskey or rum, whatever, they can relate much more because the fragrance will really go nicely with that theme. So this particular perfume was released in 2015. 50 ml bottle like this will cost a little bit more money, like $350 if you buy full presentation. I think if you do not buy the full presentation, just the bottle tester, or if you buy refillable bottles, it will cost you much less. But by Kilian has this option. You can buy their discovery set, and then if you purchase a full bottle, they actually subtract that amount of discovery set because of your full purchase. That is a beautiful touch by that man. And I personally like like this guy, Kilian Hennessy. He is different. He worked for many brands. He worked with, I think, um, Jacques Cavalier. I think he's his mentor, if I'm not mistaken. And since then, he moved on and started his new like house, like MFK. By Kilian is one of the big house, niche house, and very prestigious. Rihanna, they made a fragrance for her. I'm talking a little bit more, but that fragrance was very expensive because there was limited edition. So anyway, what I like about this guy, the owner, he's very humble, down to earth, and he speaks really wonderfully. So the perfume was released in 2015, and the fragrance has a few notes. Okay, so notes would be let me tell you the notes, then I'll tell you what I get. It has plum, I think, wheat. Yeah, wheat. Base notes are cedar, vanilla, and tolu balsam. Very simple notes breakdown. That's what the bottle looks like. If you ever buy these are very fantastic bottles. So I have it on my hand. So the story on this, one of my brothers, like one of these brothers, came to see me once, Panto Bhai, and he had few samples with him. I sprayed it on my hand. I kept smelling my arm, because a cold day, breezy day, and it was sweet. It was boozy, and I love boozy fragrance. I told you, for Kilian House, they have Black Phantom, Intoxicated, single malt, this one. And then my most favorite is apple brandy, which I have. Monarch Perfumes, they have made an expression. I have that. That is damn good. I keep smelling it all day. It's This is my number one. If I have to really review number one by Kilian fragrance, this is gonna be it. So I'm waiting for my sample somewhere, like apple brandy. And then there's vodka on rocks. I want to try that as well. So this perfume, when I was smelling it, I kept telling him, and he said, "Brother, why don't you give my sample? Take it, because you like it." I said, "No, this is your sample." And then he actually decanted some from his own sample and sent me. How nice! This is what love does in fragrance community. So thank you, Pantho bhai, especially to you. Special shout out to you. So this perfume, first of all, it opens up with sweet, like really boozy. It's like real whiskey. If you really like for me, JD is my favorite. Like Shivas, JD, these are my favorites. That's what you can afford. Like mostly. But like if you actually tried the bit older whiskeys and stuff, this is gonna remind you of those. Like a proper like 21 years old Shivas, I think 21 or 18 years old. There's version, right? The special edition. This remind me of that. And just put an ice cube in there, raw. Don't mix Coke or anything else. You don't need the sweetness. Is gonna just amplify with that. It will be a little bit distilled, or just for the chill. So I think it reminds me of that very sweet whiskey, really boozy, really lovely, and that plum, the fruitiness makes it like a cherry on the top. So the thing is, let me spray it once more. Yeah, I really like this perfume. Okay, let's just go one score like this. So let me tell you one other thing. The brilliance of this perfume is like how realistic they made it. The single barrel, like single malt, it's supposed to be a special, stronger, 75% concentrated one that is different from your regular, which they mix the barrels and stuff. If you see YouTube, you'll see documentary on how they make these whiskeys. So they have like 4 ingredients for the single malt whiskeys. That is malted barley, water, yeast, and thyme. These 4 ingredients, they use. And the first process is like they extract that sugar. The malted barley gives the sugary feel, sweetness, and it gives the smoky flavor to the whiskey. Then they go to the fermentation, use that water. So I wrote it down so I don't miss. And then the the distilling process after that comes after fermentation, and the distilling makes high strength whiskey with a clear 75% spirit. So that the boozy, the rich color that you get of the whiskey, it's because of that. And they choose these very, very carefully over time. It takes time so to age that whiskey. More aged the whiskey, it's more premium, more rich. So I think the amber color that you get, I think this perfume, I do not know if the bottle is amber color, but it looks like kind of yellowish, like the Bentley. So it's really boozy, really sweet. It will, even if you like other fragrance like Designer Realm, there is CH Man Privé, fantastic whiskey note in there, and then this fruitiness, and there's a leather. So this one I do not get in leather, but this is going to be a wonderful cold weather scent for both genders. Women will love it, men will love it. If you have winter, really good winters, this is a fragrance worth investing in, not investigate. But these are expensive, so if you can afford this, I mean, I by any means, get this perfume. This is my number 2 most favorite by Kilian perfume until now. I love Rolling in Love, Rolling in Deep. I think Rolling in Love. I think yes, the red bottle, and I do like Black Phantom. I do like Dark Lord. Whatever I sniff, everything is just good. But this is extra good. Like opening 1 hour, that booziness, sweetness, fruitiness. It's like like. You know what I mean. So yeah, exactly what you thought I mean. Yeah, that feels exactly the same feeling. Booty. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit naughty today, but this perfume is just masterclass, guys. If you like by Kilian, if you like niche perfumes, you have to try this. Okay. So I do not know how the vodka on rocks will turn out to be, but I don't think it will be as good as this one, because whiskey beats vodka for me. Vodka is just so much spirit. So overall, this perfume longevity is pretty good, but I think Black Phantom lasts a little bit longer than this. Even Intoxicated lasts longer than this, but you get like 8 hours on this. Okay, 8 hours is not bad at all. So I'm not going to take that as like a subtracting a point or anything. This is number 2. I'm giving it 9 out of 10 because Apple Brandy is going to get 10 if I review that ever, right? So try out single malt, sexy name, sexy fragrance, and sexy house. All in all, it's just pure love for this house. Check it out, guys. Just lovely. Oh, pure malt. Forgot to show you. Sorry. Where is my pure malt? Yeah. one of the best whiskey base. You get beat of the sweetness of the whiskey in this as well. So yeah, check it out, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a very nice day. I'll see you soon, and stay chilled. Bye bye.